Hello students, I welcome you all for this lecture on the second unit, How Wealth Accumulates and Men Decay, written by G.B. Shaw. In this short video, I will talk on the biographical details of the author, his sociological ideology, and also about the essay. I hope you will enjoy it. This second unit, How Wealth Accumulates and Men Decay, is an essay written by G.B. Shaw. George Bernard Shaw was born in 1856 and died in 1950. G.B. Shaw was the well-known British writer, literary critic, and also the leading dramatist in the 20th century. He was also known for his novels and his essays and pamphlets. But he was best known for his plays, for his dramas. He wrote around 63 plays, and Widower's Houses was his first play. It was written in 1885. But if you see, most of his plays are about the social problems, are about social issues, and his humanitarian approach. He criticizes very severely the political agenda. The present lesson is also about such kind of humanitarian values, such kind of socialistic ideology. For his contribution in the canon of world literature, he was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1925. But surprisingly, he refused the prize amount and requested to use that money to translate Swedish literature into English. So he wanted that amount to be used for the social or the noble cause. And these ideas, these socialistic views are also reflected in his plays, in most of his writings, especially essays and pamphlets. The present essay is also not exception to this humanitarian ideology, social views of G.B. Shaw. Shaw was an active supporter of socialism. He was also influenced by contemporary socialist thinkers. And these ideas, socialistic views, are reflected in most of his plays, in most of his writings. His essays on political and social issues are Maxims of Revolution, which was written in 1903, Common Sense About the War in 1914, and Intelligent Woman's Guide to Socialism and Capitalism in 1928. So these essays, they suggest that how he was deeply rooted for the noble cause of human beings, how he advocated the problems of common masses, the issues of common people. According to him, the relentless, continuous pursuit of a profit led to the erosion of human values. So, the money mongering nature of human beings is destroying the human values. is destroying the dignity of human beings. So according to him, human beings are at the center and rest of the things are in the periphery. But in the modern society, profit, money, capitalism are the buzzword, to which he criticizes very severely. According to him, the loss of human identity has led to colonialism, imperialism, wars, and other crises. So these are the modern issues, these are the modern problems, and mostly these problems are arised only because of human pursuits for money, human pursuit for power, where human beings, human values are given the secondary position, are given the secondary status, and where powers and property are at the supreme position, to which he criticizes and he was against this kind of a mindset, this kind of a social reality. The present essay, How Wealth Accumulates and Men Decay, is about social issue. As its title itself suggests, wealth is treated very important. Wealth is considered as the supreme position, as the important destiny, but you are losing a couple of things. Where wealth is put as a priority, you lose a couple of values. In this essay, Shaw opposes this capitalistic claim that invention of machinery or the use of technology or the new mode of production have increased wealth. It's true that it has increased the production, but simultaneously it is responsible for several losses. On the contrary, he argues that capitalism has left us in a state of perpetual idiocy. Human beings are merely machines who have lost their skills, who have lost their abilities, and they are simply machines operated with the help of technology. So this essay focuses on Shaw's socialistic ideology and his humanitarian and political agenda. It also focuses that how capitalism has alienated, separated human beings from their environment. So it compares past with the present. How in the past people were skillful, there was no such technology, but people used to make these things on their own. But nowadays, in the modern time, technology has brought tremendous revolution in the production, but simultaneously people have lost their abilities, people have lost their skills, and these people are only after the number of productions. They are money monger, where they don't have control over what they produce. And this capitalism, this modern reality, has been explained by Shaw with simple examples of pins and woolen garments. How modern technology has increased the production of pins and these woolen garments, but people, they do not know how it is produced, how it is made. Everything is produced by machines, everything is manufactured by this technology, which are not in control of human beings. So on one hand, this lesson talks about some gains. On the other hand, it also cautions us, warns us about more serious loss, and which is the modern reality. So it is an eye-opening essay. It warns the modern society. It warns people who are running after money, who are running after property, and it is also suggesting that human beings must be the priority and not the capital. In the next lecture, we'll talk about the actual essay. It's a very short essay that runs up to 3 pages. Meanwhile, you should read the original essay, jot down some important points, jot down some important issues addressed in the essay. We'll talk about some important points, some important ideas, some important views, which are addressed in the lesson by Shah in the next lecture. I hope you will enjoy this video. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.